don't get away, and what do you learn from it or take from it when you lose a game like that?
Well, we were rolling along, and then the fourth quarter started, and I thought we got off to a bad start in that period. Didn't have good offensive possessions. They scored a couple quick hoops, and all of a sudden it was 10-12 game instead of 19, and it was then they had the momentum, and we didn't do a good job of combating that momentum. Once they got into a little groove, it shouldn't be any problem. It's this is the NBA. That happens. We're playing a good team, but we didn't come back with the energy and the fight that we needed to. Once they made that initial push in the fourth quarter.
Steve, your offense doesn't look as fluid as it did last year. What has happened to your offense down the stretch of games?
Well, we're trying some different things. We just haven't executed very well. And maybe that's something we can do better as a coaching staff, trying to get guys in better position. We'll look at the tape and we'll continue to experiment and try different things. But you're right. We've got to close games better. We've got to execute better offensively.
Coach, what were you looking for, and what happened on the last play of regulation?
We were looking for Steph, and they did a good job bottling him up close to the sideline, and he got knocked off balance, and that changed his momentum, so he ended up kind of backing up towards half court. We were trying to get him with some momentum going towards the rim, and they did a good job defending it.
See, on the previous possession, Fusion, after Clay got the offensive rebound, shut it out to Draymond, to I think passed it over to Kevin, and it looked like, Kevin took the shot from top of the key, but it looked like there was some confusion as to where the ball should go. What should happen? Do you remember what happened on that play?
I think we had Kevin with an ISO at the top. He had Zach on him, and I thought about taking a timeout, but I liked the matchup, and so I let the play go through, and I thought Kevin got a good shot. It was a good look. It was wide open, but just didn't knock it down. But that was kind of a broken play, and sometimes the best offense comes off the broken play because the defense is cross-matched, and so we decided to let it go.
It's felt like at times this year, on the years you guys have had the last couple of years, where there's been, I think at times where it seems like the team's kind of gone through the motions. And do you feel like, I think you're 0-5 now against Memphis, Cleveland, Houston, and San Antonio. I know it's early in the season, but what I mean is, with the way the schedule's been, you haven't had a lot of these games.
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe because of that, it's you guys have been in situations maybe not been as used to playing in situations like this as you normally may have been?
I don't know. We're 31-1 against everybody else. So
that's the other part.
We're doing great. It was a tough loss, bad loss. A game we should have won, but we didn't. It's a hiccup, and we got to pick up and get better. But we're doing fine.
Steve, just considering it's your third year, probably on pace to win 200 games in 3 years. Is there any consolation in the fact that this is January and you're gearing for a long playoff run? Does that come into play at all, that maybe you guys don't panic or don't worry about the stuff so early?
We're nearing the halfway point, and we're just trying to get better. And I don't really think of anything in terms of the big context. It's just we're going through the season. We're trying to get better every game, and we're trying to peak come playoff time, and that's the goal.
Now, I got to disclose the overall tone of the message that you would tell the team after a game like this.
I didn't like our body language. That's the main thing. I thought we were playing a really good, solid game through 3 quarters. We were taking care of the ball and we were defending. But the fourth quarter, once they made that run, our body language was bad, and that can't happen. And that bothered me.
Is that it?
Thanks.
Great, thank you. Well, guys.